Either you are the functional or maybe you are the technical consultant. But in SAP, if you want to carry out any development, you must aware about the minimal business knowledge. So wherever you can find the SAP or wherever you can find the business, there is a SAP. Now, the commonly used business process in real time is purchase, sales, finance, production, HR. Now, that's the reason you must have the minimal. I'm not telling that you should go have the in-depth knowledge. As per the business, we do have the individual functional consultant, like consultant. Consultant is a functional who is responsible for all purchase related activity. ST, he should have sales and distribution related. So whenever we receive any requirement, that requirement always will be on business process or business flow specific. Of course, the requirement which we supposed to receive, we get the documentation, and that document we can call as a functional specification document. Everything will be provided in detail, nothing to worry. But still, you should also have some minimal knowledge. Nowadays, it's an internet generation. Although you are a related to the engineering guy, but sometimes we have some medical emergency. Sometimes you can go with the cold or some viral. You immediately never rush to the doctor. So you should have some minimal, like what kind of tablet I should have when I do have the cold or fever, something. Likewise. So functional specification document contains all the requirement, what table you need to use, what should be the requirement, what will be the input, what will be the output, so on. But still you should have the minimal. As I did taken the example of medical. If you do have the medical emergency, it doesn't mean that you directly go blindly nowadays. You can do some Google, you'll get to know, and accordingly you can act. Same way, you should have the minimal knowledge. Just because of why the reason behind to have the minimal knowledge is SAP has already provided many standard application, the tables and the like T code we can say. And to understand the tables and their relationship, we need to understand the business flow. So in just previous topic, we had discussed about the So no business can run independently. Again, there is an important point. No business can run independently. They are integrated to each other. Now, what we discussed in our previous session. So whatever the mom is going to prepare the list, what she needed for her kitchen room for the next 1 month. So we are going to make a list of that, and that list always will be in the format of notebook or page. We are going to write it out manually. So that page, that like what we are writing over there, what you needed, that is a part of your wish list. The same wish list we can call as purchase requisition in business terminology, we can say. After that, it will go for the approval for head of the department. Maybe sometimes so we need to take a approval. It doesn't mean that if you need something blindly, you're going to the shop and purchasing something, right? Thereafter, we are going to, so when you go to the shop, you're going to do the enquiry, right? As a customer, you are going to do the enquiry. See, when we will go to this request for quotation is something like whatever the enquiry you are going to do about the product. So that enquiry is something sometimes in verbally and sometimes in the format of documentation. Suppose if you want to purchase the laptop, two-wheeler or the four-wheeler, we will get the quotation from every showroom. It doesn't mean that we never finalize the product by visiting one single shop. If it is a budget is towards the higher level. If it is more than 1 lakh, even normal if you want to bring the TV, refrigerator, washing machine, some normal everything, you visit the multiple shop. Why? Wherever you can get the same product, why you're visiting the multiple? Offer matters, concession matter, the specific product which you're looking for, that must be there over there. Many things matter. So we will visit there, we will do the inquiry. Sometimes it is verbally, sometimes we will get in written. So vendors are nothing but the shopkeeper to whom you are visiting. See, now we will go in parallel. Now I go with the next business process, business flow, which is related to ST, nothing but sales and distribution. So one side I will take it as a purchase. Of course, I told you that no business can run independently, right? So one side I can take a purchase. See, like currently, it doesn't mean that if you want to look for the business, you need to visit any shopping complex or any shop. No, in day-to-day routine also you can find the business. Now you do let me know when you visit the shop. Only when if you need something. Need something is a part of your purchase requisition, right? That is a part of wish list. Then what may based on your wish list, first you need to take a approval from the respective department. Of course, payment is not going to be make from your side. That will be taken care by the department. Similarly, if you need mobile phone, if you need bike, of course we are going to take a permission from our parent. Ultimately, they need to pay it, right? So that is a part of department. So I don't go over there. But if you want to go with the brief flow, as I discussed in the last session, in the interview, if they ask you, can you explain the flow, then you can go with purchase requisition, then request for quotation, purchase order, goods receive, invoice verification, and the account payable. So first we prepare the requisition like wish list. And based on your wish list, you will visit the shop and you're going to start inquire about the product. Inquiry. Based on inquiry, you are going to request for the quotation. You are going to request the quotation. So based on your request, they will prepare the quotation. Suppose I want to purchase a four-wheeler, right? First, if you do have some specific thought in your mind, what you can do, you will go to the showroom. You can ask them, so this is my budget. Based on the budget, I need four-wheeler. Now they might having the different variety variants. They will start explaining you. After getting to know, then you can ask them, can you please provide me in return? So you are requesting, and based on that, they are preparing the quotation. Now, once the quotation has been received, like parallelly, you have visited a multiple showroom, you have collected the quotation from the different vendor. Now, once you receive the quotation, you are going to finalize the order to one of the vendor, nothing but you are creating the purchase order. Now, against your purchase order, the vendor will create the sales order. He never create the blind sales order blindly. The sales order always created against your purchase order. So very first, you are going to make a wish list. Based on that, you are going to do the inquiry. Now, based on the inquiry, you are going to request the quotation and he is going to submit the quotation to you. Now, based on the quotation, so they are going to submit you the quotation. You are going to analyze and you are going to finalize. Based on that, you are going to raise the order. So suppose I want to purchase a by like vehicle, as I discussed, you are going to visit the showroom. You are going to get the quotation pricing from the different showroom, or maybe you want to purchase a mobile phone. You can visit the shop physically, or you can search in the Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, anywhere. Why you are searching multiple area? Maybe the better deal, and among them you're going to finalize one of them. Once you finalize, you're going to raise the order. So once the order has been raised against your purchase order, the shopkeeper will create the sales order. Now you need to sit back and you need to relax. Now it's shopkeeper job to prepare your delivery, like whatever the order you have raised. Now suppose if you place any order on the Amazon, my job is what? Just place the order. Have you ever imagined what the things are going to be happen in the background until unless that product comes to your doorstep to deliver? See, Amazon is not going to manage. Suppose I want to purchase an iPhone. Amazon is not going to manufacture your iPhone. He is like a e-commerce. He will pick the product from the manufacturer and he will deliver to your doorstep. That is a job of his. But he, based on the order, he never go to that manufacturer and collect the product. No, they're having some warehouses. They're having some warehouses. They are going to stock up the material over there, and then will they collect the product from that warehouse? Warehouse nothing but the godown. They collect the product from that godown and they will prepare for the packing and they move for the delivery. So they will pick the material. They will pick the material from the godown, plus they will pack the material. You know, now you can ask me, mobile phone is already come up with some proper packing. Why they are going to pack it again? For better safety. So it should be, there should not get harmful with the outside ingredient, maybe chemical, maybe dust, so on. Or we can say the safety purpose. The main reason is safety purpose. Already the mobile phone comes with the proper packing, but still they are going to pack you for better safety. Now, once picking and packing has been done from the delivery, sorry, go down, they move for the delivery, right? They move for the delivery. Means they need to deliver the products to your doorstep. Like Amazon is having its own delivery services. Whenever you just observe, whenever Amazon comes to doorstep to deliver the goods, they come up with their own vehicle. But when you, in terms of Flipkart or the Mintra, they don't have their own delivery things. They do have the delivery partners. Most of the times, Mintra product, Flipkart product comes via Blue Dart, maybe Express, Ecom. These are the delivery partner. So some vendors will be having their own delivery service, some will be having the third party. So they prepare for the delivery. So once the delivery has been prepared, along with that, they will generate the invoice. So this delivery and the invoice is going to be generated in parallel. So once the delivery has been prepared, they move for the shipment. Whenever you place any order on the Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, you will get the confirmation notification via email, message, or WhatsApp, and they will also return in that mail. You just observe, they will say that we will update you once the item get shipped. Shipped means in the transit. Shipment in the but they are preparing the transit. If you want to deliver that products to your doorstep, how we are sending? Either you are sending via air, either you are sending via road, train, or sea. These are the shipment transition type. How you are shipping your product. That is what shipment we can say. So once the delivery guy comes to your doorstep, you are going to receive the goods. Here we can say goods receive. So he is going to issue the goods. Issue in the sense he is going to hand over the goods to you. You are going to receive. So goods receive, goods issue. These are the two different things. This is a part of GR and this is a part of GI. They always use a short form PR, RFQ, PO, right? This is SO. Okay, so quotation inquiry will be called as this is delivery, DL, this is invoice, short form. Now, once that delivery boy comes to your doorstep to deliver the goods, he is going to hand over the goods to you, nothing but goods issue. Now you are going to receive the goods. Once after receiving, he is going to submit the invoice copy to you as well. And you are going to verify. That is a part of invoice verification. So once you verify the invoice, you are going to make a payment. Making a payment, it is a part of account payable. So whenever you make a payment, the transaction ID is going to be generated. That transaction ID we can call as accounting document number. Same way, you are going to make a payment and he is going to receive the payment. That's a part of account receivable. This we can call as AP, and this we can call it as a AR. AR. And for this also, accounting document number is going to be generated. So in the interview, if they ask you about the flow, so this should be your flow. So this is a part of your MM, and this is a part of your ST. No business flow runs independently. And if you look at over here, making a payment is a part of your finance. This is a part of your finance. So it has started with purchase, in middle it has connected with the sales and ended with the finance. So no business process can run independently. Now whatever the inquiry, order, delivery, shipment, invoice, which you want to do in terms of SAP, are we going to do with the pen and the paper? No. For that, SAP has already provided the application, and to run this application, SAP has provided the shortcut code. That shortcut code, we can call it as a transaction code or the T code, and whenever we process the data through T code, it will be stored in respective tables. So here we can say T code and tables. So these T codes and tables are like a formulas in SAP. You know, in the chemistry, physics, mathematics, you do have the formulas. You are going to make a separate list of formulas. Whatever the important formulas are there, you are going to make a separate list and you are going to recall it daily. Same way, tables, T codes are very important in SAP. It is something like formulas. You need to recall it daily basis, right? So very first, we are going to create the inquiry. So for creating the inquiry, SAP has provided the transaction code VA11 12 13. So for create, change, and the display. So whenever we process the data through this, it will be stored in a table VBAK, VBAP. Now again, second, quotation. To create the quotation, SAP has already provided the application, and to run the application, we do have the transaction code VA21, 22, 23. Again, create, change, and the display. So whenever we process the data with this, it will be stored in a table called VBAK. So don't confuse, this is BAK AP. Then comes with sales order. So for the sales order, the transaction code is VA01, VA02, VA03. Again, this is for create, change, and the display. And once we process the data with this, it will be stored in a table called VBAK. That is a part of sales document header, VBAP, sales document item. Next comes with delivery. So the transaction code. See, within the delivery, we do have two types again. One with the inbound delivery, another with the outbound delivery. For the inbound delivery, the transaction code is VL31N, VL32N, and the VL33N. This is for creating the inbound. See, some item will be enter into your premises. Now, suppose you are running with the business, okay, and you are running the business, you are selling the products to the customer. Now you are like making a commitment, like I'm going to deliver the goods to your doorstep. Then that product is leaving your premises. Then it's a part of outbound delivery. It is going out of your shop, nothing but premises. That is a part of outbound. Now, before you run your business, before you sell the product, you need to purchase something in wholesale. When you purchase something in wholesale, when that truck comes to your shop to deliver, then it's a part of inbound, which is coming inside to your premises. This is a part of inbound delivery. Similarly, we do have outbound delivery, and the transaction code is VL01N, VL02N, VL03N. And the table is common for both these two. Table LIKP, delivery document, header, LIPS, delivery document item. After the delivery, we are going to prepare the shipment. So the transaction code for the shipment VT01 02 03, VT01 02 03. And whenever we process the data with this application, it will be stored in a table called VTTK, shipment document header, VTTP, shipment document item. So after the shipment, the invoice will be generated by the client itself. And to generate the invoice, we do have the T code, that is a part of VF01 02 03. And then the table VBRK, it is a part of invoice document header, VBRP, invoice item, right? Next comes with the header data. Sorry, master data. See, suppose I am the customer and I was supposed to purchase something from the different vendor, like maybe Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, so and so. So in that case, whose information I'm going to maintain? Of course, I'm going to install the respective app in my mobile phone. So during the purchase case, I will maintain the information of vendors. Now it is a sales process. So I am the shopkeeper, I am selling the goods to customer. So in that case, whose information I need to maintain? customer. So always keep in mind, when it is purchase, vendor comes to picture. When it is sales, customer comes to picture. So it is a part of customer master data. So transaction code for this X D01, D02, D03. Create, change, and the display. Now, if you look at the purchase, the transaction code is similar. Can you see here XK01, here XD01. Okay. Now, whenever we process the data, it will be stored in a different table very systematically. So, very first KNA1, that is a part of customer master data. All your basic information will be stored in a KNA1. All your bank information will be stored in KNBK, customer plus bank data. All your transaction data will be stored in KNC1, customer plus transaction data. All your company code data, KNB1, customer plus company code data. Now you can ask me, what is the meaning of company code? You know, Amazon, he is running his business throughout the world, in India, China, Japan, Germany, USA, so on. Now whenever we install the app, if you look at the URL, .com is run everywhere. But apart from that, .in, .fr, .cn, it will be open in respective country's domain only. So if you're registering the customer, suppose I'm registering in the Amazon platform, where you're registering? In India or globally or in US or China. So that is a part of company data, right? Then similarly, KNVV. KNVE, that is a part of customer plus sales data, sales organization data. So there are many table. I'm taking only few for your understanding. And for all about this table, there is a relationship between these table as a primary and the foreign key. So Kunnar is a key field. Now, suppose if you look at the table level, VA11, this is a for inquiry. Can you see? Create the inquiry. Here you can see. Creating the inquiry. VA12, if you want to make any changes, VA12, VA30 for display. But actually the data will be processed by end user, not by V. Similarly, VA21 is for creating the quotation. Okay. VA22 for the change. And the VA23 is for display. Similarly, to create the sales order, VA01, see, creating the sales order. So once we create, we can change it by using 0 to change in the sense, suppose if you want to delete any line item, if you want to add new line item, if you want to change the quantity, likewise. Then VA03 for display to preview. Similarly, to create the delivery, VL31N, it is for inbound. As I mentioned over here, delivery, there are two types. One is leaving the premise, which is entering into the premises. VL31N, 32N, 3N is a part of inbound. So you can see create inbound delivery. VL32N, this is for change the inbound delivery. VL33N, this is for preview. Similarly, 01N, this is for outbound delivery, creating the outbound. So VL02N, this is for change, and V03N is for display. Right? Thereafter, creating the shipment, VT01. See, suppose if you order something from the Amazon like iPhone, and they do have the warehouses in the 4 different region. One is in the Chennai, one is in the some east side, west side, and the north side. Maybe in the north they will be having at the Delhi, surrounding to Delhi. So from where you are placing the order, which is a nearby warehouse, accordingly they will prepare the shipment for you. Do you think, suppose if I place the order for the iPhone, and that iPhone need to be comes from the Delhi warehouse, and you are staying in the Pune, do you think only for the iPhone they will come the independently, means that delivery is coming only for your iPhone? No. Along with you, there are many persons surrounding to your Pune location. They have placed a different order. Maybe all of the order is coming from the Delhi. So there will be a common truck will come, one common shipment will come. Under that, you might be having the multiple deliveries. So in one shipment, there can be multiple delivery. Okay. So this is for creating the shipment. 02 is for changing the shipment. 03 is for display. Thereafter, to create the invoice, VF01, creating the billing document number, and the document always created against the delivery only. Then VF02, and then VF03. Okay, and to create the vendor, XT01, this is for creating the vendor. Can you see? Create customer. Thereafter, to change, XT02, and for display, XT03 to preview. So whenever we process the data will be stored in respect to database table. So for enquiry, quotation, and the sales order, the table VBAK is common. That's a part of sales order header data. So here you can see the enquiry. Can you see quotation and the enquiry? Both information will be in the same table. Similarly, VBAP is a part of item table. Okay, sales document item. Similarly, if I go with the delivery, I told you that inbound and the outbound, the table is common. LIKP is a header table. Now you can ask me how to differentiate which one is the inbound, which one is the outbound. Can you see the field called LFART in this table? So this field is for the delivery type. So which type of delivery is this? With this field, we will get to know. Okay, this is a part of delivery document header. Similarly, we do have LIPS, delivery document item. Can you see? Thereafter, we do for the shipment, the table is VTTK. VTTK is for shipment header. VTTP is shipment item. Then after comes with VBRK, that is a part of invoice header. See, invoice, billing, everything is same. Then the VBRP is a invoice or billing item. Okay. So once we create the customer master data will be stored in KNA1. Okay, customer master. The banking information will be stored in KNBK, bank details. The transaction detail will be stored in KNC1. Company data will be stored in KNB1, under which company you have registered your customer. Then comes with KNVB, that's a part of sales organization data. So on. I'm letting you only few, but there are many table. See, KNA1, KNA1VV, KNAS, which is going to hold your VAT registration, KNAT, which is going to hold your taxing, KNB1 for company code, B4 for the payment history, B5 for dunning data, KNBK bank data, KNBW without tax, so and so. We do have many table. Okay, nothing to worry with all these tables. You will get to know one by one whenever you come across with any requirement.
This conference will now be recorded.
So in SAP, the data will be stored with the 3 layer. That is a part of table-wise data. In SAP, the data will be processed and stored very systematically. That is a part of table-wise data. the data always will be stored at 3 layers. One with the master data, header data, and the item data. So whatever the options you are picking, maybe inquiry, quotation, sales order, delivery, shipment, invoice, everything comes with these three patterns: master, header, and the item. You know, before you purchase something from the Amazon, what Amazon will ask you? Please do the registration first. Then only we will allow you to make a business in our platform. So doing the registration, that is a part of master data. So during the sales case, customer master data comes to picture and the table is KNA1. So master data, KNA1, that is a part of customer master data. In that, we do have many fields. I will take only few for the example. Okay, like Kunnar, customer number, land one, country, name one, customer name, ORT01, city, PSTLZ, postal, then STRAS, nothing but the street. There are many fields. I'm taking only few for your example. And here, your Kunnar is a primary key. Now, based on the master data, header data will be created. So I'm taking the example of sales order, VBAK, that is a part of sales document header. The fields are VBELN, that is a part of document number. Then comes with date, order creation date. Then comes with bookers, sorry, VKORG, nothing but sales organization. Then comes with VTWEG, that is a part of distribution channel. Then comes with NETWR, the total amount. Then comes with WAERK, nothing but currency key. Either you are making a payment in dollar, INR, euro, that will be stored in WAERK. Then comes with KUNNR, that is a part of customer. So here, Weblin is a primary key, and this Kunnar is your foreign key. Right? Thereafter comes with item data. that is a part of VBAP, sales document item. Sorry. Like Posner, nothing but the item number. You know, whenever you are going to make a list or wish list, you are going to add the numbering. So in the item level also we do have the numbering. Postnar, then comes with Matnar, nothing but material number. Then comes with quantity, KWMENG. Then comes with VRKME, nothing but sales unit. Then comes with NETPR, nothing but net price. NETWR, net value. Again, VBELN, nothing but sales document number. So here it is a primary key, and here this is a foreign key. So always keep in mind the item data always created based on the header, and the header is always created based on the master. There is no direct relationship between the master and the item. Okay. Now, if you want to understand which one is a header table, which one is a master table, for that, first you need to understand the business process. So for everything, understanding the business process is very important.